Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, and today we will be taking on another campaign. Good news, I went back onto my old computer and retrieved the missing factions and things from it, so I now have all of the things I need to continue with tabs. And because of that, we now have, well, swordsmen for the Greeks, and therefore I'm going to be taking on the adventure, and we are going to be taking it on with the Greeks. So here we are, classical Greeks. We've got our Spartan youths, we've got our thorax swordsmen, we've got our hoplites. They're all we could possibly need to defeat the enemies we'll have before us. And we've got here the first issue for us, which is the tree tribe. And that's quite a few of them. So I'm going to suggest that we simply go for a simple phalanx of hoplites. So, how many is that? That's 18, so yeah, 9 per side. Fine. So we'll then get a standard bearer just to keep them in line, and then we will get some peltasts because they are cheaper than our Cretan archers, and we can afford 6 of them. There you go. So we've got a small double row phalanx. Should be ample enough to deal with the tribes as they drop down here. Some of them died dropping down from the trees, which is always good, and that has actually killed most of them actually. So as it turns out, I have over-prepared for this more than needed, which means they only have a couple of clubbers, they have some swordsmen, they've got 2 stoners, and they have, what's that, 2 spear throwers? Yeah, they have a clubber there. The rest of these guys are all fallen down dead, yep. Which means the phalanx can simply tear into them as they go, and off they go. They're charging out, and yeah, the pokey sticks are definitely doing the job against everything, except for the stoner, who has just absolutely decimated a hoplite there. That crushed straight through his shield defense, and yeah, he is gone. And there goes another one actually. But that's most of them dead. We'll take control of this guy just so that the rest of the lads can get to them. There you go. And yeah, nice and easy peasy. Very simple level, especially with the Greeks. We lost 4 hoplite, 5 hoplites against this lot. Most if not all of those will have been from the stoners, I imagine. However, yeah, the rest of them are perfectly fine. Hay and pitchfork. Let's go with. Let's put the Greeks. Oh. Let's shift the Greeks to the front actually, so that we're not constantly seeing those dirty barbarian Celts. So once again, I reckon we could go with a simple phalanx. There you go, and we even have a bit more extra gold, so I might actually chuck on some Cretan archers, just because we can. Oh, and we can even afford a single peltast, so there you go. Once again, double row 9 phalanx should be easy peasy enough for these guys. The hay bales do absorb shots, like ranged attack, which is going to be a bit tricky with our Cretan archers. However, against the peltast, well, we're not too sure exactly how well the peltast will do, but it looks like he did manage to kill one, which is handy. And the Cretan archers did shoot, but unfortunately it didn't work out for them. In go the first hoplites, stabbing out, and here come the peasants with their pitchforks. Yeah, they're not doing so well, not doing so hot. But in they come into the melee. The hoplites are reforming a bit further forwards, and it looks like this flank is a little bit less well protected because there is a little bit less hoplites on there. However, on this flank at least, yeah, that's a nice stab there. Managed to take out a couple of peasants with that one, and yeah, they're really not getting past our defences of the shield wall here. The phalanx is easily holding them, and yeah, down they go. I think a Peltast not Peltast, Creighton Archer might have actually just finished him off. But yeah, we lost once again very few hoplites. I think we actually lost less this time than we did against the tree tribe, strangely. But yeah, nice and easy. These are the opening levels after all, so they shouldn't be too difficult. Nothing to see here. Yep, very much nothing to see here. They've actually deployed nothing against us, so a single mercenary hoplite I think should be sufficient. No, we're not going to do that. They're obviously over here. It's all the hay balers. All of these guys. So you know what? Let's go with mercenary hoplites. They're cheaper than our regular hoplites, and it does spice things up a little bit. This is possibly overkill in terms of how many hoplites we actually need here, but you know what? We've got a whole military column of mercenaries, and that should be enough. I'm not even going to put them in a phalanx this time. They're just going to march straight over the bridge. We're going to take control of the bridge, and yep, here they go. They're charging together. The mercenaries are definitely getting stuck in here. They're making somewhat of a rather concentrated push over here, as they're squishing up against each other, and the hay balers really shouldn't be able to do all too much against our mercenaries here. The mercenaries have all the advantages here. They have the armour, they have the shield, they have the spear, they have the training, and yeah, we have absolutely decimated them. I think we may have lost some of them in the scrum here, but for the most part, they circled and enveloped and destroyed the enemy force. Barely out of their own starting gate. We really did rush to meet them, and that's what we like to see. Minimal casualties, maximum damage. Final destination halfling. Let's just go with another mercenary. I mean, oh no, there's two of them. Okay, fine. That's not good. Our mercenary fell off. Okay. Creighton Archer, perhaps. If he shoots quick enough, he might be able to. Nope, he doesn't kill them in one shot. That's an issue. Oh, he got one, but yeah, we didn't get the other one. Okay, we have 100 gold. We could Spartan youth it, perhaps. In they go. And they fell off. Okay, clearly I see here that the issue is that we are fighting them on their own ground. Why didn't I think of this? We forced them to come to us. Yeah, one of them's fallen off. And the other one has also fallen off. Good, okay. Now the mercenary can get in amongst them. Come on. There goes one, and come on, surely he's got the other one. Put him down. Put him down. He's just carrying the mercenary. There you go. The mercenary didn't know what to do, but he managed to do it. Okay. There you go. Bit of a hiccup there, but even more of them. Thorax swordsman. Why not? Since I went all the way to unplugging everything from this computer and putting it all into the old computer just to recover these guys. We might as well use them. And then we'll go with a couple of rows of peltasts, because why not? And we can even go with 2 on the flanks here as well. So there you go. We're going to march over the bridge, and yep, in go the peltasts. Got some early kills there, and in go our thorax swordsmen. And once again, the halflings are also leaping at the same time. They've now fully covered the thorax swordsman, but in come the last of our men, as hopefully something of a battle line will appear out of this scrum. The peltasts have reloaded. Let's hope that there's no friendly fire casualties. Let's have a look. Luckily that guy's shield took that, because that would definitely have been a friendly fire incident. I think that managed to kill one. There's definitely some X's going on. Oh, yep, straight in the neck from that peltast. Nice job. In go 2 more. Yep, just threading the needle there. And I think over there. Okay, we got 2 more coming in. Yeah, threaded there. That one missed. Never mind, didn't thread. Instantly murdered one of our thorax swordsmen. Okay, that was not as successful as I was hoping there. but there you go, that guy's dead in there, and in goes some more spears from the peltasts, and yeah, one more friendly fire incident just to finish it off, just in case we didn't have enough casualties. You know, you can always rely on the peltasts to help us out with that, and yeah, that is some casualties. Not ideal. We still have quite a few Thorax swordsmen up though, so even if we didn't have those friendly fire casualties, we would have been perfectly fine. In fact, we still were perfectly fine. Here, I don't know, Cretan archers. Four Cretan archers, why not? I don't know what the hell these guys are going to do. Hopefully they'll just walk off to their death, because bards walk towards your units before they get a certain distance away, and then they turn around and run away again. Yep, there they go. Off into the cliff. And hopefully our Cretans can, yep, they can snipe a couple of them before they drown. But yeah, there goes the last one. And there we go. Nice. Okay. Free level. All the bones. Yep, that is a lot of bones we have going on there. We might want to adopt a more scattered formation here. So what have we got here at our options? We've obviously got the veritable mercenary hoplite, Numidian spears, Libyan infantry, no. Samnites, no. Numidians, Celtic axemen. We do have the Illyrian pikemen. Although I think Illyria is a bit far away for our Greek city-states. And of course, the only issue with us trying to go ranged only is these rows of shields at the front, and we also don't want to really bunch up our guys too much. So we could send in a sacrificial youth, sacrifice the children, and then we could just go with a couple of rows of phalanx, perhaps. Extend it this way, perhaps, as well. And then we will get some, you know what, get some Cretans, why not? Cretans can also go in the front as well, because they're sort of skirmishers. So the youth is obviously our sacrifice against the bones. I'm not sure how well it will work, but the Cretans are given their own... Oh, it worked perfectly. It worked extremely well. It worked exactly how I hoped it would. Yeah, all of them used all of their charges all at once, and... Uh-oh. Okay. That's bad. Not too bad, though. I think we've... Well, we obviously lost the Cretans. We lost a hoplite there. The others, I think, are just knocked down. And now they can get in amongst them. Yeah, in goes another bone and another one. We are losing men, but we got them. We got them with overwhelming numbers. I was afraid of bunching up because it would cause more casualties, which is what we've seen here, all of these dead hoplites. But the overwhelming pointy sticks have well, poked these enemies to death. So we're perfectly safe there. Final destination club, Spartan Youth. I know last time this didn't work out for us, but you know, hoping that this time it will. Yep, this time it did. The Spartan Youth had it covered for us, even though both of them fell off. But yeah, this time he didn't fall off to his death and instantly die. What's going on here? The tiniest attack. Let me guess, more halflings. Hello, small halflings. Down here. Yeah. Okay. Could phalanx again. I mean, we are the Greek cities. I mean, there's not much else for us to do. 8, 16, 17, 18. We'll go with a 9. We'll extend it. 10, 11. Get an 11 phalanx going on here. Try and place him a bit more centrally. I think that's covered by all flanks. And then we'll get some peltasts. There you go. You can even get two Cretans. There you go. Nice. Okay. Oh, they're coming from the side there. Okay. That's kind of made it an issue. Yep. The peltasts have killed 3 of our own men. Excellent job there, peltasts. Yeah, I should have expected them to come from the flank there. I thought they were only coming here. That's my bad, guys. My bad. Let's loose the men. Let's remove you from the equation here. Okay. Removing you, what's that done? The men are getting involved. We've had some casualties. I know 3 of them at least were from the Peltas. I don't know what happened as I was moving this guy away out of the way. Whether these guys also died to friendly fire. I think you actually did die to one of the halflings, because there's one there stuck underneath the bodies. Yeah. As for the rest of it, there's this one guy here who's... They were struggling with their long pointy sticks to get them poking in the correct place there, but yeah, these 3 bodies over here, these 3 hoplites, those are definitely friendly fire incidents. I'm not sure about the others. I think most of the Peltas were focused over here, which is, by the looks of it, where a majority of their attack came from. Because I think the guys that were over here sort of filed this way, which meant that only over here came. So yeah, considering I did misplace the phalanx, I think it worked out fine. I think we had enough hoplites left over. Okay, 5 headbutters, 5 shieldsmen, 5 squires, 5 peasants, 5 clubbers. That is most certainly a motley assortment. Nothing that a phalanx can't deal with. Okay, and a single one of you, I guess. So when they go. First row is instantly collapsed, and here come the peasants. Oh, peasant tried a nice stab there. Excellent job there, but you know, in they go. In go the headbutters, instantly crushed through our defence. But we've yet to lose a man. Yeah, we have yet to lose a man. Everyone is still alive. Just about. The shieldsmen are getting involved. One of them is dead though. The headbutters, this man is very close to the edge. Oh, no, you've just fallen over. You've also just fallen over. Okay. We do have a squire back here, and I'm afraid that he might slash down on this hoplite. Oh, we have lost one. We've suffered a casualty there. There's somebody's dead. The guys over here are a bit put upon. I'm not going to lie. I think we've suffered another casualty. Nope, he's still alive. Over here, yeah, easy peasy. Absolutely no issue. These Romans don't stand anything against us. Yep, there you go. Shield bash, instantly killed him. This headbutter is most definitely dead. There's 2 squires are all that's left. He's making a bit of a slash there, but headbutters are trying their best. There they go, and there goes the Roman. So overall, that's 2 casualties. 2 casualties for us against a force of what, 25. That's more than good enough in terms of casualty rate. I will take that. Only dual wielders. Yeah, that's quite a few dual wielders. We'll overwhelm them with the children. We will send the children into battle. 64 children, I think, should be should be good enough. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, the Spartan youths are most definitely numerous, far more numerous than what they have going on over here. But I don't know exactly how well they're going to do against these chieftains. They're definitely getting torn apart. I'm not going to lie. It goes another one of these double axe wielding murderers. Oh, they've managed to overwhelm one of them over here. The chieftains are faring a lot better against our children, unfortunately. We do still have the main body force over here, but yeah, they're definitely getting less and less. They gave it a good go. There's only 2 chieftain left, but unfortunately that was 2 chieftain too many. They're very close, but maybe children aren't the best to deal with these things, and the fact that they do leap is also kind of an issue. It means that peltasts aren't going to be particularly particularly of use, I don't think. So we'll instead try hoplites again. Just a regular hoplite, so I'm unfortunately lacking the funds to get one there. If I got rid of these guys, I would have a perfect square. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to. But the sacrificial peltasts did sacrifice, but however, apparently these guys can just leap whenever they feel like it, which is an issue. And that's totally caused the phalanx to have to turn around, and here we see the issue with the phalanx, which is that it's not particularly good at responding to fast-moving battlefields. But they have managed to kill one, at least back here, which is a lot quicker than the youths managed to. That guy's dead. That guy's also dead. He also has a... Peltas apparently managed to get one shot into him because, yeah, he definitely has a spear in his back. There goes another one, and this guy is also dead, which is good. They've just about managed to finish these guys off, which means it's down to the chieftain. Yeah, we're definitely not reforming any sort of cohesive formation here. The boys are just going to have to charge forwards, and they have managed to poke 2 of them to death. There's 3, there's 4. This guy, is he going to be the 5th one to die? Yes, he is. Which means it's just these 2, and yeah, pointy sticks. A lot better. Long pointy sticks are a lot better. Apparently also a lot better than children, which is interesting. Who'd have seen that one? Final destination farmer. Let's give the child a chance to redeem itself. Yep, that did it. A charge to its death is definitely has redeemed the youth. There he is. As he also is falling most likely to his death as well, but he did win, and that's the main thing. Scythers are the main issue. Get some Spartans. 10 Spartans, and we'll just get a whole load of hoplites for the main line. Because the problem with the Scythers is that they cause a lot of damage in a short area amount. Oh, there you go. A perfect 50 with 0 gold left over. So yeah, the problem with Scythers is that they can cause a lot of damage in a single swing, and that could be a problem for us if the boys don't manage to... Yep, there goes the swing, instantly taking out one of our hoplites. So yeah, that could be an issue if we're not able to use our pokey sticks to their best effect, which apparently we're not, because they are absolutely decimating the front rows of hoplites here. Yeah, absolutely destroying our force. Hopefully the pokiness of our sticks will cut them down, which it appears it is, mostly, but there goes another guy. Yep, they're definitely cutting down our hoplites, which is not good. But the Spartans are about to get involved here as well in their charge. Oh. And I think they might actually be able to survive a swing. It might actually be the only unit in our entire military composition here that we have available to us to beat these levels, to actually survive a single attack of the Scyther. But there goes one. This one is charging up for a swing, I think. Nope, it's just died. Okay, good. Which means it's 2 Scythers left. This one, we're very lucky in that she's got her scythe stuck, which means that she is of no use to anyone, and we can simply poke her to death. Nice and easy. But yeah, that was definitely a bit of a massacre against our hoplites, which are scattered everywhere. Not very good. Talking of, here's some hoplites. We could funnel them, or try and funnel them. So we'll try and funnel them into these 2 alleyways as I try and place the units in here. If we could have a free moving camera, that would be very handy, but nope, that's not something they wanted to give us, which is unfortunate for these battle setups. We're also going to get a standard bearer just to keep them in place, and we'll get a couple of peltasts because I'm expecting them to come down this corridor. So oh good, these are going to act as a flanking force, which is very nice. That's an issue. They're not actually coming down that corridor. That's a problem. Never mind. We can always yeah, just let the boys free roam there. So that was kind of an oversight. I didn't expect that. However, they're being held at the pass, which means that hopefully, I mean, the enemy hoplites are struggling to get past the shield wall here. Oh, unfortunately they are making a bit of a breakthrough here. However, our own flanking force is going to be coming around the corner very shortly. Might be able to keep some of these guys alive. Unfortunately, it looks like only 3 hoplites are left alive here, but he's just realised that they have been outflanked. Oh, unfortunately we're too late to save that one. This guy is also, yep, he's been swarmed and he's been killed. Over here, we're trying to push through, and yeah, unfortunately there goes the final hoplite there. However, they did manage to kill most of them. And now our lads are going to be coming through the archway here to enact their vengeance, or at least trying to. This one guy is clearly proven to be a bit of an issue here. Oh, random Peltast throw there, and there we go. They managed to push through. The bodies were causing a bit of an issue here, and I think that caused us to lose some men here. However, yeah, we managed to get them. Managed to get them all. Yeah. I didn't realise that the hoplites would sort of come all the way round the corner there to try and kill them. I honestly thought they were going to come down this closer corridor, but apparently that was not the street they decided to go with. And final destination Sarissa. Unfortunately, our hoplites cost 140, so we're not able to get close to him. Maybe a thorax swordsman? Yes, he survived the fall, and the this guy didn't, which is very, very handy. The Sarissaman did not, in fact, survive the fall. His charge and sword attack must have caused him to be on low health in order to die from fall damage, which is very handy. And now we have a good old-fashioned classic Total War bridge battle, where we're going to have to try and get past it. But I think that's going to be an issue for us to tackle in the next episode. For now, I will thank you all for watching, and goodbye.